What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music Is My Business, and we're live from the Windy City Smoky Studios. I'm here with the uber talented, the very beautiful Divina Kitty. Thanks for joining us today. How you doing?
What's up? What's up? What's going on?
So I've had the pleasure of seeing you at the last event.
Yes.
And then shout out to Infamous. He brought us some info and we seen some footage. You were rocking it, killing the outfits, killing the show. Oh, for people that don't know, you're from Pilsen?
Yes. Born and raised Chicago, grew up in Pilsen since I can remember. Moved out and came back.
And Mexican?
Yes, I'm Mexican.
So primarily, what kind of music would you say? You're like an R&B, a hip hop artist? What would you call your style?
Well, I mean, I do a little bit of everything, but right now what I'm focusing on is reggaeton. So most of my music that's out is Spanish music, urban, but I want to start focusing a little more on English too, so that way I can show everybody like what I have, besides just reggaeton.
Right. I know your live shows are so lit. Like I seen it. We were happy you were one of the winners from the showcase. It was just incredible. I don't think anybody disagreed. We picked like 7 people that night.
Yeah.
We all agreed. All 3 judges agreed like on the winners and just so great show, great energy. What do you do? Like, what's your method like when you're writing music in the studio? What do you have to get inspired and you just go in there and listen to the music or?
Well, I mean, I have a different process for every song, but I definitely have to write about what I've lived through. So in Toxica, I've lived through that situation. Noche de Henny, we've all had that situation going on as well. Te Fuiste was my first single, and it was a heartbreak, obviously. Someone left me. But mainly it's like what I go through. And then I write down what I feel. I go over it with my manager, and then we just fit a beat to it.
Okay, so how old were you when you started, actually writing music and composing?
So when I started it, I was 28, but I've been singing and writing music and in love with music since I was a kid. My dad was a singer, performer. He was in a competition, so I grew up watching him do that. It inspired me. Selena inspired me to want to be up there and be like that star, the Latina star. And, it runs in my family. Singing, artists, talent, writing, drawing, so.
That's amazing. And I always, and being from Pilsen myself, growing up and being Latino and loving urban music and liking Spanish and liking rock and just loving music in general, I always felt that we're like, that's one of the reasons we came up with UGTV Latinos. I wanted to bridge the gap, right? I'm Latino, I love hip hop, right? But I like Spanish, I like everything. And I think this gives us an opportunity to bridge the gap and make the connections and say, hey, I can be whatever, anywhere, but I love this music and this is what I do.
Right.
And this is what I do. Like I remember, you ever remember that guy, Mr. Capone from LA?
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Capone is from India. He's not Mexican.
But people can fall in love with Latin music because it makes you move, it makes you feel something. You don't have to understand it. It's just like something you vibe to. But
Mr. Capone was like the guy you thought of, like Latin, like the LA culture.
Right.
And the guy, so it just tells you like you embody it's something that you feel, it's something that you live. So you talk about a lot of your music comes from experience, it's heartbreak,
right,
like Toxica. What is now? What's the future look like for you? You're breaking into the English market. Are you doing any collaborations?
Yeah, I actually I have a collaboration with Juliano Sosa that has yet to come out. It's more like a very lovey-dovey type of song. He's a Chileno from New York. So when that comes out, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. So him, and then I also have a collaboration with True Dice. And he was one of the artists that won that night. He's an amazing artist, honestly. And that song is called Vámonos de aquí. So it's basically like, just let's get out of here and have a good time.
And we played the video. I don't know if you checked it out. We've been playing the video split rotation.
Yeah.
And we got great feedback on it. Any new visuals, anything coming out?
Right now, I don't have a visual, but I have a new single that I'm working on. It's called Miami. So basically, like a girl that's heartbroken that's gonna go to Miami with her girls to forget about everything.
So it's one of those girls' trips.
Exactly. You know how that goes.
Watch out. There's a lot of that debate. What's the debate online that said vacation or girls' trip? So what do you pick?
I mean, it's kind of both awesome, but girls trips always one to remember, like whatever happens there stays there.
Just that. Only if you go on vacation and don't come home on probation.
Right.
Then you
or don't be on probation at all.
Yes. And so if people want to get in tune with you, they want, because the visuals are dope, they want to follow you, the live show is lit, they want to book you, they want to just get in tune, where can they find you at?
Find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at Divina Kitty. Instagram is dkitty_, Facebook Divina Taylor Trevino, and then Twitter is dkitty as well.
So the D-Kitty, tell them what was the inspiration for that?
Oh my God. So I had like 3 Instagram pages, and each and every one of them got hacked. And so this last one, I was like, well, 1, I love cats, and 2, my name is Divina, short, so D-Kitty. And then I wasn't doing music at that time. It was just a name I came up with, and it just stuck. So it went from D-Kitty as my tag at the end of my songs to now La Divina Kitty, because I feel that it sounds a little more mature. D-Kitty was a little adolescent. I'm growing.
Yeah, you definitely are. I just love the diversity, because to see you go on stage, rock out the club, come here, come real smooth, come in, do not the interview. It's nice. So, and you're going to be joining us for the UGTV Latino interview as well, right?
Yes, most definitely.
You heard it first. It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music Is My Business, live from Smoky Studios in the Windy City, repping Pilsen, Chicago all day. Let's go follow us, Urban Grind.
What's up? This is Divina Kitty, and you're watching UrbanGrindTV.